Should be down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. We've got Caleb Martin. Kyrie Irving is out there with Christie. Then it's Thompson, and it's Davis in at the center position. And Towns gets it to go.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
Anunoby against Irving. Thompson from long range. The Knicks pull it in. Brunson outside. There's the three. And Davis pulls it down.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Christie the pass to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Here is Davis. Down low. Here's Christie. Makes it off the glass.
Well, we've seen Davis expand his game. You can see it there with the playmaking.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. But Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. The kick out to Towns. Drains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 6 points.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bridges outside. Anunoby passes to Bridges. It's Hart on the wing. Outside, Towns.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that
one. Irving against Anunoby. Pulls from the top of the key. Outside for Martin. The three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Davis. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And Davis just eating up the boards on the inside and went right back up with it.
Towns, a screen on Christie. And Brunson, here we go. Towns kicks to Bridges. Back to Towns. 5 on the clock. And he drops it in from the low post. 10 points for him.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Basket good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. And it's hard penetrating. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Putting the speed to work that time. Hart just flying down the lane.
Davis with a screen on Anunoby. And there's the drive. Irving passes to Davis. Here's Christie. Davis sets a screen. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Christie against Brunson. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Just 4 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. He put together. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court for the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving is out there with Christie. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Caleb Martin. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Good! Brunson, no fear down low.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
And yes, it's good. Christie's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Towns finds Bridges. Back to Towns. Fires the 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson. It's a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Anunoby. That time on the assist by Bridges. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Irving drives in. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Love how effective Irving is on the drive. His head is up, and he just cuts right through the defense.
With a screen on Thompson. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Shoots from the elbow. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Cutting the screen to the paint. Nice move. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Hart. He takes it in, and he comes up with the deuce. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
Irving kicks to Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. The kick out to Towns. In the corner, it's Bridges. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Back to Towns. Pass to Brunson. And stolen by Irving. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly, and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Irving. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Brunson kicks to Towns. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Davis with a screen on Brunson. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Hart, wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Hart's got 7.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
Thompson passes to Martin to the wing right side. And stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Hart. And Brunson has it in the corner. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Six to shoot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for New York. The Knicks shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Pass to Lively. Out to the right wing. Lively sends a screen for Exum. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Got it off in time, and so it's the New York Knicks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Achua is out there with Wright. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Kolek in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And it's Washington missing. The Knicks leading by 5. To the middle. Achua finds Payne. Back to Achua. Just 5 on the clock. A rebound by Washington.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Dinwiddie kicks to Washington. Another 3 for Dallas.
And how about the awareness of Dinwiddie? Excellent job spotting the open teammate there.
Dallas shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. There's a screen by Achua. McBride passes to Wright. And here is Achua to the left wing. There's a screen by Achua. Here's McBride. The kick out to Wright. There's a screen by Achua. From deep. Dinwiddie with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. For the lead, another 3 for Dallas.
Not a consistent three-point shooter, but Dinwiddie can get hot, so you can't just let him fire at will.
There's a screen by Achua. McBride passes to Achua. Here's Kolek. Back to Achua. Drives to the hoop. Over Exum. They get the rebound. Right, left side. They set the pick. Pass to Payne. To halt the run. Powell pulls it in.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Washington with it. It's Powell on the wing. Washington with the screen on Towns. The shot by Powell, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Runs in the pass to Bridges. Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Dinwiddie. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You can't let Dinwiddie get room to run. Once you do, it's over.
Brunson off the dribble. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Fires from deep. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. 19 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Washington with the screen on Towns. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Howell kicks it out to Dinwiddie. From deep Washington. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Hart. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
What a dunk from Hart, showing off his athleticism there.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
It's stolen. Bridges, right side. And again, New York with the triple.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Najee Marshall, the assist. Dinwiddie.
Towns for three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Mavericks. And one forward, Thompson. And the other forward, Washington. Christie is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Davis at the 5. Here's Christie. From downtown. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Towns kicks to Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. 3-pointer. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Brunson against Christie. Outside, Towns. Off target from 3-point range. The Mavericks leading. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Davis setting the pick for Washington.
Gritty defender, Hart making those skills known on that possession.
Brunson against Christie. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Towns kicks to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Christie can't make it. Knicks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Towns, the pass to Hart. On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Irving. 4 on the clock. The kick out to Towns. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
New York's gone ice cold from 3-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. That one falls.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
Here's Davis. Pass to Washington. Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's New York. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And the Mavericks making a change here. Martin's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He told the players, you guys are too talented to be playing this lackadaisical. Push the ball up the floor, get out on the break, and get to the fast break. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thanks, David. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Brunson against Irving. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him. Hart, no good. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Inside, Thompson goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been issued.
This is some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Brunson scanning the floor. And he drives in. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Now Brunson. He's covered by Thompson. Charity stripe shot. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Christie. Here's Irving. Good!
Kyrie coming alive. He does that at this stage of the game.
Christie against Brunson. Driving inside. Towns for three. Right between the eyes. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Coming onto the floor for your New York Knicks, number 5, Precious Achiuwa.
Outside, Davis. So a close game sees New York take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean,
One-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Maxey out there with George. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. And the basket by Towns.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Knicks lead 3-0.
Maxey with it. Out to Oubre. Back to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Nails the baby hook.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
Brunson looks it over. And the layup is good off the glass.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Now here's Brunson. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Towns for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Now Philadelphia with it. It's a 3-point game. Maxey passes to George. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Towns a screen on Maxey. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Brunson. Towns outside. Brunson a screen on Embiid. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Brunson passes to Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Towns has got 5 points.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Here's Embiid. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Out to Oubre. Embiid a screen on Brunson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau, and the conversation quickly turned to Embiid. Coach said we know he can be unstoppable, but we're hoping to slow him down just a little. Double teams might be a part of that, but I don't want to give away all of our tricks. So it sounds like Joel can expect a lot of defensive pressure tonight.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Maxey after the basket by New York on the other end. Out to Oubre, pass to Embiid. George outside. Second shot opportunity. Back to Embiid. Let's go with a three. Philadelphia with another miss. New York leading by 4. And he commits the intentional foul. Counsel, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
1:35 left now in the first quarter.
Number 14.
Here's Anunoby, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Here's Maxey, and the shot goes in. We've got 1:13 left in the first. Now here's Brunson, tightly guarded, laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And here is Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Up and in on the layup.
I just love the pace that Maxey plays at, constantly applying pressure to the defense.
Now here's Brunson. He's closely guarded. Can't cash it in from close range. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. '76ers trail by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Maxey. On the take. That shot off. Nice D from Bridges. Outside Brunson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. George comes up empty down low. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Knicks out in front. They're up by... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Josh Hart is out there with Achua. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for New York starting the second. Here's Counsel. Achua defending. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Goes up off the inbound. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
3 on the clock. It's deflected. Hard up top. Maxey covering. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Towns, he's checked in for New York. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Maxey against Anunoby. Pass to Embiid. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's George. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
Brunson finds Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Here's Maxey. He's got 6. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Oubre, a screen on Anunoby to the middle. Howard down after the assist, led him to the lane.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out, keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Brunson outside. Oubre against Anunoby. And he gets it to go. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
New York making a switch here. Wright's checked in. Kyle Lowry's checked in for the Sixers.
A maestro running the two-man game. Now Lowry with textbook guard play there.
Wright, pass to Anunoby. Back to Wright. He shoots a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Whoa, there is the nasty streak that I like to see from Embiid. He wants to destroy you, and I love it when he's got that look in his eye.
Pass to Bridges. Towns against Embiid. Towns, left side. Outside Hart. 6 on the shot clock. Nails it from 3. Hart's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 1:02 left to play in the half. Here's Yabusele. It's stolen by Wright. Hart up top. George defending. Lowry against Bridges. Towns, a screen on Lowry. Anunoby on the take, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. It always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
George passes to Oubre. And here's Lowry. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid fires it home.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Now here's Wright. Still no points. Outside Anunoby. Towns, a screen on Oubre. 4 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. Tries again. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's New York. Up by a healthy. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the man half-court shot.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
76ers trail by 8. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Eric Gordon. Joel Embiid is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Tyrese Maxey, and it's McCain in at the 3. Gordon against Wright. Gordon can't hit. New York leading by 8. Pass to Ryan. Wright outside. Here's Ryan. Here's Bridges. Maxey covering. Clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Achua can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Embiid a screen on Bridges. Maxey finds Drummond. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And here's Drummond. Late clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Embiid can't hit. New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Bridges, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Oubre, he's checked in for Drummond.
Number 9, Kelly Oubre Jr.
76ers trail by 10. Outside Maxey from deep 3-point land. They get it back. Embiid just too tall inside.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms to just gobble up second chance opportunities.
Towns a screen on Maxey. Bridges passes to Wright. Connects from downtown. Wright's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Knicks lead 36-25.
Maxey surveys. Oubre a screen on Bridges. For 3, Maxey hits the trifecta. Maxey's got 9.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
Knicks leading by 8. Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
New York has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Bridges down low. Maxey covering. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Achua puts up a 3. The rebound by Maxey. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 11. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Towns on a screen. Here's McBride. And the layup is good. McBride's got his first basket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put him...
Okay, look out!
Man!
Wow!
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
Right with the ball. Guarded now by George. Out to the right wing. Embiid against Towns. 5 on the clock. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Maxey against Wright, and an intentional foul right there. And the 76ers making a change here. Lowry's checked in.
76ers substitution, number 7.
George outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be, and coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
2 shots. People is under video review. NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Right outside. Pass to Towns. Back to Wright. Oh, he tries a 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. George finds Lowry. Over to the left wing. Here's Yabusele, hounded by Wright. Yabusele, book that.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Nine seconds left in the third quarter. Achua with a screen on Lowry. Beyond the arc. And it's Achua with the 3. Achua's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Knicks, up by 12. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. New York leading by 12. We've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Anunoby nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Lowry finds Oubre. Drummond with the ball. Here's Yabusele. They set a pick. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Lowry. Over Brunson. Yabusele. Offensive rebound. Out to Oubre. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And he jams it home with authority.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Lowry, the pass to Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And just a shrewd pass by Lowry. He has a gift for seeing what's happening on the floor and finding shooters.
Hart with a screen on George. Here's Brunson, and it's New York with another.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Achua. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Lowry. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Embiid. Here's Yabusele. Pass to George. From deep. The Sixers with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Bridges against Maxey. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal
shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Oh, Embiid imposing his will.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. At one point, they led by 16. Bridges misses. 76ers trail by 12. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 47 left in the game. Embiid, a screen on Brunson. Maxey finds Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges with it. .116 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Towns on a screen. Bridges on the attack. Hart from long range. Pure from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 15.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Knicks.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for OG Anunoby.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And what a breakout fourth year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
Bridges on the attack. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And the basket by Embiid.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Towns Jones for three. Gets the three ball to go.
Knicks lead 64-46.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far
teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got George, Kelly Oubre out there with Yabusele. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the center, filling out the middle. Now the Mavericks with it. And here is Irving. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
They get it back, and George kicks to Maxey. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Zero hesitation, Maxey. Great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
And that one goes long. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Now, here's Washington. To the inside, Thompson. Back to Washington. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Christie. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Christie against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Irving can't hit. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And George gets it to go.
And this is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
And here is Irving after Paul George getting his 3 to go. Thompson sets the pick for Washington. 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. And Embiid with the block.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Cans it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now, here's Maxey. He has 5. Pass to Oubre. Kicks it out to Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Maxey's got 7.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
Outside, Davis buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Here's Davis. Paul George making his last shot. Thompson from long range. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Philadelphia leading by 5. George finds Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Irving against George. Here's Christie. He has 6. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land. 9 points in the game so far.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Releases. Again, Philadelphia.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Pass to Thompson. Shoots the 3. Back to Washington. Beyond the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. 76ers ahead, up 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Joel Embiid, acting out there with Paul George. Then there's Oubre, and it's Council in at the power forward.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Maxey against Christie. Maxey passes to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. And good that time. And 11 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
Martin with it. Now defended by Oubre. Davis against Embiid. Puts up a 3. And it's Davis missing. The 76ers leading by 6. And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second round barrier though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Martin with a screen on Oubre. Irving. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, DA. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. The 76ers leading by 4, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Davis. Haji Marshall comes in for Thompson. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Kristen. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Powell for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Powell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Powell definitely a stretch 5 guy. Excellent accuracy from distance.
Pass to Council. Back to Lowry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Council, covered by Martin. And here's Gordon from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. And now the fast break Exum with the ball. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Yabusele. Out left to the wing. Here's Council. He's defended by Exum, and the basket by Gordon.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Martin. Back to Dinwiddie. Outside Martin. And here is Powell. Launches it. It's hauled in by Gordon. Here's Yabusele. Back to Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Outside Martin. It's tipped. Here's McCain. Still scoreless. Can't connect from short range. Outside Martin. Back to Dinwiddie. Powell for 3. No good on that one. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. The 3 from George. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 6-point lead at the... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a knee. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. Christie is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Davis at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Dallas on defense. They trail by 3. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Gordon kicks to Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Christie. Embiid in the corner. Great touch from 3 from Embiid.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
Inside, here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. Oubre can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 6. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Gordon finds Embiid. Outside for George. Embiid with the screen on Washington. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
You and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Here's Embiid. Davis with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Here's Christie. Offensive rebound. Washington with this screen on Gordon. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Christie.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Thompson for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia.
Substitution on the court.
1:29 left here in the third quarter. Oh, man!
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize. You know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
Outside, George to the middle. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Over to the left wing. Lively the pass to Martin. Softly drops in the floater.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Drummond. And the layup falls. Drummond's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Offline with his 3. The 76ers leading by 7. Maxey on the wing. He's defended by Exum. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So he comes up empty, missing both.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Here's Lowry. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th. We've got Gordon. Joel Embiid out there with Lowry. And it's McCain in at the 2. Embiid inside. Foul on him. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Marshall with it. Powell sets a screen for Marshall. Off target from outside. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Lowry against Irving. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. Kicks it out to Gordon. 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. And it's Gordon missing. The Mavericks shooting reasonably well, 45%. On the wing, Irving. Now recovering. Right wing. Here's Christie. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, it's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Thompson for the triple. Thompson with the 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's the Mavericks on the break. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Down low, here's Washington. At the elbow, it's Thompson. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Washington with this screen on George. Irving passes to Washington. Second chance shot. Just 3 to shoot. Thompson for the triple. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Dallas foul. Christie. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Pass to Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Back to Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. This one for 3. And Embiid connects from the corner.
And, you know, pressure doesn't get to Embiid. Nice job there recognizing the shot clock was winding down.
Here's Davis. Crafty move. Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Thompson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Thompson against George. Pass to Oubre. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Davis with it. Now defended by Oubre. Thompson passes to Irving. Back to Thompson. For the 3. Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 6. Davis setting the pick for Washington. From deep 3-point land. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now, Maxey. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. 3-pointer by Embiid. Great D that time from Davis.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Christie can't make it. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Embiid drives in. Maxey looking it over. Pass to Yabusele. Here's George. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
3 seconds separate the shot clock. And look at that.
Oh, my goodness. What's up?
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Second one is good. Putting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
17 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Powell playing with a lot of confidence because he knows he has the trust of his teammates. They've got confidence in him to take these shots.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure. It's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
And the Mavericks call time here. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Powell for 3. It's in. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic RIDA. Thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now, New York starting 5. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. And here's Dallas. Here's Christie. Washington, a screen on Brunson. Here's Christie. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Brunson. There's the drive. Kicks it out Towns. Fires from deep. On target from range.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, you'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Brunson, here we go. Towns finds Hart. Here's Bridges. Towns on a screen. There's the triple. And Bridges good for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Irving looking around. Pass to Christie. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. By himself. Rips down the breakaway slam.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Washington, a screen on Anunoby. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Here's Christie. He's got 5. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Off the mark there with a 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Irving with it. Towns covering. Here's Davis. Soft touch off the glass.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Brunson with the bucket. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A. He begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Here's Bridges. Oh my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
And how about the hops Bridges has? Showing off some there with the slam.
Now here's Irving. No points so far. And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Buries it down low.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Right side, Anunoby. Shoots over Thompson. That one's wide left.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Davis, the pass to Washington. Takes the three. Knocks down the long J. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brunson on the drive. And it's good. 2 points. Brunson's got his second basket.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Davis with a screen on Anunoby. Irving for 3. Thompson outside. Outside Irving. Here's Christie. Over Brunson. No good. Misses at the buzzer. It's a tie game in Dallas. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for New York, Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the 1 spot. That one falls.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Irving, the pass to Christie. Davis with a screen on Brunson. Christie's shot is off. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. Doris, it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over 50 years now.
Oh, that fan base is just dying for an opportunity to win the championship. And here's the thing, BA, what I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Back to Irving. Outside for Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis a screen. Christie's shot is off.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Towns a screen on Irving. Bridges passes to Towns. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Towns has got 5.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
New York leading by 7. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Offensive board. Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Brunson. Towns on a screen. Shoots over Davis. Towns can't get it to go.
No one around him. He makes the shot harder than it has to be.
Christie gets the 3 to fall. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, the complete package is AD. Had the defense's attention and found the open man.
Anunoby finds Brunson. Towns on a screen. Back to Anunoby. The 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 7. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Greg.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Here's Brunson. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Pass to Christie. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. And it's now only a 1-point New York lead.
Klay Thompson understanding how to read the floor and make the right choice. Yes, he can score it, but good vision there.
It's Bridges on the wing. Towns a screen on Irving. It's Bridges on the wing. Give him 8 points now. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Towns against Davis. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Irving. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. From behind the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Christie. Brunson defending. And Davis slams it home.
So effective in screen and rolls. When Davis cuts hard like this, he's capable of getting quality looks.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Towns on a screen. Anunoby with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Good on the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
There's Davis with the three. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Dallas on top. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
In the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Ooh, they're measuring up the shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Mavericks leading. They've got Najee Marshall, Dwight Powell out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Exum in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie is very capable from deep. Don't let him get hot now.
Outside Achua. Exum with it. And McBride picks him up defensively. Here's Marshall. Pass to Martin. There's a screen by Marshall. Shot clock at 6. It's Martin on the wing, defended by Payne.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And there's the screen. Back to Hart. Outside Achua. Here's Kolek. He's covered by Dinwiddie. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Pass to Kolek. Back to Achua. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
B.A., it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. McBride passes to Payne. And it's all tied up. Payne's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Marshall. And he throws it down with one hand.
Boy, outstanding decision-making by Dinwiddie. We associate him as a scorer, but what a pretty look.
Outside McBride. Here's the pick. Outside Hart. For the lead. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Martin a screen. Dinwiddie passes to Martin.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Hart. Pass to Payne. We've got 1:48 left to play in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Powell, a screen on Payne. Dinwiddie. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, this is a point guard who can flat get off the floor. Dinwiddie using his vertical to his advantage.
Outside Achua. Achua with a screen. McBride passes to Achua. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh-wee. What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Dallas leading by 4. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Powell sets a screen. Here's Exum. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, it's hard to question the size Dante Exum brings to the point guard position. He's unique in the game.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Powell. Washington comes in for Martin. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And Irving is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Towns a screen on Irving. Kicks it out Towns. Can they get it? He buries it from 3. Towns has got 8 points.
The defense must chase Karl Anthony Towns off that three-point line. This guy is such a great jump shooter.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Washington outside. There's the 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. Now Anunoby kicks it out Towns. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Achua. And that's not going to go. The third quarter comes to a close. Mavericks. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Mikal Bridges. Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Brunson in at the point. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Christie. Brunson defending. Christie's shot is off. New York trailing. Outside Brunson. Towns outside. To take the lead, and he takes it up and lays it in. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. Bridges against Irving. Outside Hart. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Davis with a screen on Bridges. Irving against Bridges. Got it.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Anunoby finds Towns. Now here's Bridges. He's guarded by Irving. Towns a screen on Irving. 5 to shoot. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Mavericks lead by 3. Now here's Irving. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
To the inside. Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Anunoby against Davis. Stolen by Davis. Here's Christie. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Anunoby on the take. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
And Irving gets it to go.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Brunson rushes in. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Anunoby against Irving. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Davis with a screen on Anunoby. Irving the pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range.
Well, really good effort on defense from Jalen Brunson, really making it hard on his man to try to score.
Thompson's shot is off. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Towns outside. Pass to Anunoby. Hard against Washington. Back to Anunoby. The Mavericks pull it in. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Christie passes to Thompson. Now Davis. Pass to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And here's New York now. Here's Brunson driving inside. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Davis a screen. And it's Irving off the drive. Cash.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And he sinks it.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive, really steady from the field.
Here's Christie. And count it.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor.
Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
on 2K. So the New York starting five. We've got Anunoby, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, Gordon out there with Maxey. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 4 spot. Now here's Towns. Out to Brunson. 6 to shoot. And Embiid with the block.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Anunoby against Maxey. In the corner, George with it. Oubre outside. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Oubre passes to Embiid. George against Bridges. George dishes to Embiid. In the corner, it's Oubre. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. To the paint. Embiid kicks to Oubre. George passes to Gordon. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. George finds Oubre. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The offensive rebound. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
And both free throws good for Paul George. Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got his second basket of the game.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Gordon gets the pass there and takes off for the jump shot before the defense could react.
Towns wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch. Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Here's Maxey, following the score by New York. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. George with the screen on Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. George against Anunoby. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Brunson goes in. Pass to Hart. Outside, Towns. Hart with a screen on Embiid. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Oubre outside. Now here's Gordon. Brunson covering. George. And George with the stuff.
Oh, that's why we've seen PG, remember, years ago in the dunk contest, still showing you he's got ups.
Here's Towns. The shape. He lays it in. Towns has got 5 now.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Gordon with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Maxey. 2 points. That one goes.
And in that pick and roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hands.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brunson against Gordon. Now here's Brunson. Tight defense on him. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the game. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. There's a good screen. Here's Maxey. Oh, my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And great move there to ensure they end the quarter on a strong note.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
We've got Oubre, Gordon out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's George, and it's Yabusele in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Maxey looking it over. To the inside. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Hart. Brunson against Gordon, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
At the line for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots. The play is under video review, under NBA rules.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good, Maxey. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Brunson, no good.
McGee giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Outside Gordon. And here's Embiid. Oubre finds Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The 76ers with another miss. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Outside, Maxey. The 76ers with another miss. Knicks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Embiid inside. Towns on him. And so they foul intentionally. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. And again, New York running the court in transition. Lowry against Towns. Pass to McBride. Hits the three-point bomb. And now a 4-point New York lead.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
Embiid with it. And they get it. Tipped away. Hart with it. Lowry picks him up. Anunoby has the open look. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And the 76ers with some changes. Yabusele comes in for Kelly Oubre, and Paul George is subbed in for Eric Gordon. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Lyons checked in. Lowry kicks to George. Lowry setting the pick for George. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. George has got 8.
Unlike a lot of wings, George really has no problem stepping inside the line and scoring around the hoop.
Brunson against Lowry. Brunson goes in. Takes it.
Look at that. Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. You have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. You have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Embiid against Towns. Embiid kicks to Yabusele. To the right side. Three-pointer. Lowry can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 4. And that one's good. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
That one goes. Count it.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks out front. They lead by 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break with third quarter basketball.
They're measuring up that shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. White is out there with Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Kolek in at the small forward. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Checking in for the Knicks, Josh Hart, Mikal Bridges.
Now Payne. Pass to McBride. Pocket 6. There's a screen by Achua. McBride passes to Achua. Here's Hart. Back to McBride. Now, here's Achua. Here's Payne. Up and in on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Back to Drummond. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And there's the call on Miles McBride. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. George passes to Drummond. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Practice Achua. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's George. 10 points for him. To the middle. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's going to go right back up into that physical play, and he's still going to finish strong.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The lead is 2. Hart finds Payne. Back to Hart. Two minutes into the second half of play now. Achua in the corner. Cranes the three-pointer. Achua's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Lowry passes to George. Drummond with a screen on Bridges. And here's George for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 13.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
6 to shoot. There's a screen by Achua. New York needs to get off a shot, and Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now, here's Maxey. Payne covering. Maxey passes to Drummond. Nice move, and Drummond throws it down.
Drummond just rising up. Gets on top of the defense.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. So the wing on the left. Towns kicks to Hart. Towns sets the pick for Hart. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 6.
Well, the paint is where Hart does a lot of damage. He'll finish in there at close range.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Brent, the veteran guard, Eric Gordon, is one of the most reliable players in the NBA.
Yeah, what a consistent career, Kevin, that Eric Gordon has had. As a scorer in his rookie year, averaged 16 a game. It's kind of where you just see him on a nightly basis producing. Shoot the 3, doesn't drive as much as he used to, but this guy has been tested, and he's been trusted by coaches and continues to produce.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Nice. Brunson working inside.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Maxey against Anunoby. Outside, Maxey. Back to Embiid. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one is on Towns.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
New York's gone very strong, 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Hart the pass to Brunson. And it's blocked by Gordon. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey kicks to Oubre. Embiid against Towns. Embiid the pass to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Anunoby sends it back. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Maxey. Here's Oubre. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials.
There will be a 2-minute review to the play.
Not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like.
And so after 3 quarters of play and some great offensive output, this one is tied. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Joel Embiid out there with Oubre. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Gordon. And it's George in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. 5 to shoot. Here's George. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. The Knicks with the lead. Out to the right wing. Brunson against Gordon. Brunson kicks to Towns. In the corner, it's Bridges. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Now, he emphasized it's anybody's game right now. He told his guys to focus on finishing the task at hand and not to get distracted. He wants them to go out there and play with authority. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
Oubre finds Maxey. Back to Oubre. 76ers moving the ball around. Oubre sets the screen for Maxey. It's good from long range.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Well, take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Bridges outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here are the Knicks now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. 5 on the clock. And it's Towns penetrating. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
And really one of the more mobile bigs in our league. You simply have to account for Towns on the drive.
Outside, George. Oubre outside. Pass to Maxey. Back to Oubre. Down low. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful. And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Maxey passes to Gordon. Kicks it out to Maxey. Hard against George. George sets a screen for Gordon. Back to George.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Hart. Pass to Brunson. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Hart with the screen for Brunson. Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
The 76ers trail by 6. Embiid dishes to George. Maxey against Anunoby. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Paul George stepping up big time.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Bridges attacking. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one's on Eric Gordon.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
Here's Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moment.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Towns, the screen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
And that one falls for Bridges. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Not one to turn down a challenge. Maxey, wow.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Gordon against Bridges. Brunson outside. Connects from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now the Knicks with it, and they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Bridges finds Towns. Now Hart. From outside the arc. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. Timeout called the 76ers. They trail by 10. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
So it's New York picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent.
teams. My attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Irving. And now Dallas' starting group. Thompson, the small forward. Washington holding down the floor. And then it's Kyrie Irving. And then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Christie in at the shooting guard. Now the 76ers with it. Pass to Embiid. Here's Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. And he drives in. 2 points. That one goes.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. I asked Coach how they plan to defend Kyrie Irving. He laughed and said, "That's top secret, but seriously, Irving's got those moves, the counter moves, the incredible finishing around the rim, and sometimes you just hope Kyrie has an off night." We'll see how locked in Kyrie is tonight, guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's George. Oubre on the wing. Second chance shot.
It's the length of Davis that makes it so hard to shoot over top of.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Martin, he's checked in for Washington.
Checking in for the Mavericks, number 16.
Irving against George. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
For 3, Martin with the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
We know how great Joel Embiid is, but he simply hasn't been as effective in the postseason.
Part of that is because of all the defensive attention he gets. We know things tighten up in the postseason and things become much more challenging. That's why he needs a better supporting cast.
And here are the Mavericks now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Oubre with a steal. George outside. Pass to Gordon. Maxey with it. And a nice finish on the layup.
Continuing to work. No give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
He shoots it. Irving finds Davis. Martin outside. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Christie. No good from outside.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Oubre passes to George. Now Embiid. Pass to Maxey. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Thompson outside. Davis a screen. The shot. Shot's good by Thompson. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Embiid. The kick out to Maxey. Screen by Embiid. Maxey passes to George. And George with the jam.
I like when Paul looks to score inside because he's more than capable of dunking it through.
1:06 left to play in the first quarter. Nice shot by Christie.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Oubre passes to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
Yeah, Davis is big, but he can move. He just knows how to drive hard and get an easy finish at the rim.
Screen by Embiid. Maxey passes to Oubre. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Oubre. Maxey's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Let me just say this, Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a 3. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
Oh, wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
On the wing, Davis. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8 points in the quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Tyrese Maxey is out there with George. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Eric Gordon. And it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter.
Ooh, that's a clever pass there by Kyrie, getting the ball to the guy for the better look.
Now here's Maxey. The D's right on him. Three-pointer. Gafford grabs the miss.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. Gafford with a screen on George. Irving for 3. Here's Gafford. And he banks in the layup.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
It's George on the wing. Pass to Drummond. Oubre against Martin. Now here's Oubre. Tight defense on him. Fires for 3. Drills it from deep. Oubre's got 5 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Irving looking around. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Irving's gotten his second bucket.
Going right back at them, Kyrie answers with a 3 of his own. Woo.
Now here's Maxey. Defense is right there. Pass to Drummond. It's George on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Clock at 4. Here's Drummond. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to review the game plan. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Dinwiddie against Lowry. Washington, a screen on Lowry. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Check out Dinwiddie's hops. He certainly caught the defense by surprise there.
Pass to Embiid. Embiid, a screen on Washington. Back to Embiid. Here's Lowry. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Lets it go from deep. And Lowry's good for 3. Lowry He's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Washington's shot is good.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
George, a screen on Dinwiddie. Back to Embiid. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Embiid inside. Checked by Davis. Wow, 8 lead changes in the first half. Unbelievable.
Yeah, both sides digging in for what looks like a war.
Dinwiddie finds Davis. From outside the arc. Unable to get that one. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Gordon. Here's Yabusele. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Dinwiddie passes to Marshall. Davis with a screen on Gordon. Off target with the 3.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Pass to Embiid. Now here's Gordon. Back to Embiid. It's hauled in by Exum.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
AD beasting down low.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's Gordon from the arc. The shot no good. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Sixers ahead, up by 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Najee Marshall is out there with Caleb Martin. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Powell in at the 5, down low. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Down low. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Davis, he's checked in for Powell. Washington comes in for Martin. Christie's checked in for Marshall. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Dinwiddie. George against Irving. Washington outside. Pass to Christie. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's McCain. No points yet. For 3, George sends it home from three-point land. And the 76ers lead by 3. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. The Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Oubre against Irving. Out to the right wing. Here's Yabusele. Outside Oubre. Off target from three-point range. Dallas has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Christie for the lead. Drains the triple. Christie's got 6 points. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Gordon, he's checked in for the Sixers. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Outside Maxey. To the inside. George. And the jam by George.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Left side Irving. Washington a screen. Launches it. Another 3 for Dallas.
He's so good at manipulating defenders, using the pick and roll to do so there.
Here's Maxey. Oh, great D that time from Powell. The Mavericks lead by 3. Irving with it. Guarded now by George. Here's Marshall. And Oubre comes to help. Here's Washington. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Gordon, the pass to Oubre. And here's George. Out left to the wing. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Here's Oubre. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Christie passes to Powell. Here's Christie. Powell, a screen on Maxey. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Christie. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Washington. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. The 76ers making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Thompson comes in for Marshall. 76ers trail by 3. Gordon, the pass to Maxey. Fires the 3. Philadelphia with another miss. And so Thompson will bring it up for Dallas. Washington outside. Three-pointer. Counted from distance. Washington's got 6 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Oubre, a screen on Thompson. To the middle. Oubre can't hit.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Christie. He has 6. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so it's Dallas finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front? And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Kelly Oubre out there with Eric Gordon. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Paul George. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. From the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Dallas leading by 12. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. 60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. Gordon down low. He's guarded by Irving. Embiid passes to Oubre. Out to Gordon. Sinks that one from the post.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Pass to Thompson. Davis a screen. Clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. He can't get it to go. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Inside. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
Oh, a little bit of bounce still, Klay. Okay, I see you. Get off the floor with a little ease, with a little thumb.
Fires in the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Thompson outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. 76ers trail by 7. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Caleb Martin. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Pass to Maxey. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. And it's now only a 5-point Maverick lead. Davis with a screen on George. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
Just another night at the office for Kyrie. What an incredible offensive talent.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Maxey with a screen on Martin. Oubre with it. And Davis picks him up defensively. Here's Embiid. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Dallas leading by 7. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. 4-3. It doesn't go for him. The 76ers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And Embiid fires it home.
doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
1:19 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Davis with a screen on George. Right side Davis. Here's the three. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the three.
It's the confidence I love when Davis just catches it and shoots it. He doesn't second guess himself. He just lets it fly.
And it's blocked by Davis. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Mavericks.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kyrie Irving.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and Davis slams it home.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Second team.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Mavericks, Christie.
And so he hits both.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside for Davis. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Lets it fly. No good. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they